this thing on. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright, today's video. Hey guys, it's Lil M. I don't want anyone watching this to be in the position that I'm in. This is the first RV I ever bought. And sadly, she broke down and started smoking after we shortly got on the road, you know. So I'm just here to tell you everything I've learned from having an RV, buying vintage from a complete stranger on Facebook. Grab your notebook, because I got 20 notes that you can write down with me. Let's start. We need to know when the last maintenance check was, because I didn't even know that was an option. Last time used. All oldies should be used monthly or weekly if you really want to maintain their good status, but monthly, just drive it around once a month if it's just sitting in your yard. You'll just ask the person you're purchasing the RV from when the last time it was used, and if you think they're lying, ask a mechanic to come check it out. You're gonna want to find mileage under 80K. I know that sounds really, really hard, but it is possible. It might take you a little bit more time to save up money, but trust me on this one, it's worth it. Because this one right here, I don't even want to tell you how many miles. I'm not even going to get there. All the little maintenance things you need to check, and you need him to show you, or you need them to turn them on and test them, and if they don't, it's just not the one. Check for water damage, soft spots on the floor, on the roof, especially on the roof. You're gonna want to take the little ladder, or if there's no ladder, you're gonna have to find a way to climb up there, right? You're gonna want to walk around. If there's any mushy spots, you're gonna want to get back inside the RV and check and feel inside if it's soft. If it's wet, check the next day if it rains, or the next week if it rains. You're gonna want to test that, because water damage is the one thing you need to stay away from. Y'all, I wanted this RV so bad. So bad. But then I looked up, and then I felt it, and I realized there was so much water damage, and the miles were not it. This one, it did have water damage. The old owner of this one, his wife, left open the vent, right? So the floor was completely mush. So me and my boyfriend had to completely reupholster the floor. I'll show you what that looks like. We didn't even finish this project, y'all. Don't even get yourself into this. That was a lot of money and a lot of time just down the drain, honestly, because look where we're at. I'm in a storage unit in Mississippi. I just really am making this video for the ones who are homeless, or have no family to stay with, or literally just have nowhere to go, like point blank period. It's 2023 and we need somewhere to live. We can't go to apartments and have them check our credit, you know? Let's be realistic. So after you check for water damage, you're gonna wanna check, is there a smoke alarm? Is there a carbon monoxide alarm? And if there is, how do you use them and do they work? So they'll either have a generator on the side that you can turn on that will give you guys power to test all of these things, or plug it into something and then they'll have power through their house, which will give the vehicle power. Are the storage cabinets clean and empty? These on the side, that's the ones I'm talking about. The ones on the inside, those need to be clean. Don't settle for kitty litter or just, you know, miscellaneous things. Don't settle for less. I promise it's worth it to wait to find the one. If all the outside cabinets are water damaged or full to the brim or just sketchy, because I made that mistake. You're gonna want to know what type of fuel it takes. Is it manual? Is it stick? You know, personally me, I can only drive manual, so I did not want stick whatsoever. Why are they selling the RV? Y'all, this is the #1 question you will need to ask. And you could ask it multiple times if they don't give you a correct answer, or a legit answer. Just get it out of them, if, you know what I mean? If you could tell that they need the money, it's not the one. They're saying, I'm living in it, I'm ready to sell, then that's a better option. But if they're saying, I just need to sell it, blah blah blah, then there's probably a lot more things wrong with it than you think, or than they're telling you. Does it have the owner's manual? And I don't even know if this one does. Honestly, we've been through it, y'all. So I don't even know where it is. If it is, I really hope it is. If it's not in here, it's not. If it is, it is. You know, I'm to that conclusion. Tried to fix the timing belts when we were stuck at a gas station for 4 days and no shower for 4 days. It's just like, I'm not trying to let you guys be in that position. I'm just really here to help. This is your sign to take your notes, all right? Does the owner need the money? This one is self-explanatory, like I just said. Is there a hot water heater? If there is not, you're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Normally there's a hot water heater outside and you can turn it on with propane. I'm not sure how, because that's what my other RV does, but you're going to want an RV with a hot water heater no matter what. During the winter, it's really brutal. Hot water heater, it's just necessary. Not necessary, it's a necessity. Oh, this one's a big one for me because I'm allergic to cats. Basically, is there like random bits of kibble or stuff like in this one I found, or is there like cat litter or cat hair? Because all those things add up. They do. And it really affected me once I started cleaning this thing out. I was just sneezing over and over and over again. It was just not it. Is there mold? Because there's mold in my other RV. That's why I'm making this video, because if you see mold, I just really don't want you to invest your money in that RV. Just wait. Time will tell. I promise. Do the windows lock? Because some of these don't lock, and it's kind of scary at nighttime, especially in the middle of a gas station. You're going to want all your windows to lock. How does the fridge work? You're going to need a generator on or a plug-in to the wall by the owner to test all these things out, especially the fridge. That's another necessity. Ask how the generator works. Does the generator work? Because ours needed new oil. It was kind of like freaked out on us, but we fixed it. Always negotiate the final offer. Never pay what they're asking for, because you're going to find something that they lied about. I'm just telling you. Last one. Make sure you have a mechanic check it out if there is no record of a recent maintenance check. And this is the one that I didn't even know was a possibility. I didn't even have the money at the time, but looking back, I did. I just didn't think about it. I didn't know better. And that's why I'm making this video, to help others. And now I'm just gonna read a few things that I feel like you should know. You don't have to write these down, but it will help. Yeah, don't buy the first one you see. Always go check it out a second time. Never buy it on the first time you look at it. Always go see it a second time before you purchase it. Check the mileage, everything. When buying vintage, you have to take it extra slow to save yourself in the long run. We traveled about 16 hours, maybe more, for this one. Now it's just sitting in a storage unit because the motor literally went boom. Or something went boom. There was smoke, and she's just out of my control now. Or not out of my control. I just don't feel like I have the time and the money to fix her. It's like gonna be a whole big thing. Engine, all that stuff. I'll show you guys the inside if you want, but I really hope this video helped. And if you've been thinking about getting an RV, or you need an RV because you can't stand your living situation, or you don't have a living situation, that's good, you know? Just rewatch the video and take your notes. Learn from my mistakes, honestly, because that's why I made this video. So this is the RV. There's my surfboard. I didn't make it to the beach. So, yeah, thanks for watching this week's video, y'all. See you next week.